Right, we're on. Does this ever happen to you in the golf course? Right, I'm looking forward to this. This should be good. You're looking really good, man. Thanks, I'm feeling good. Okay. Oh, you're kidding. That is left rough. How did that happen? I don't know, your practice swing looked great. Eh? I know, it felt great. A little bit of wind off the left there though. So par 5, second shot, 6 iron. So, does that happen to you? Your practice swing looks brilliant, it feels brilliant, then you execute the shot. What went different? What went wrong? What went wrong was my mind. My mind was completely wrong for what I was trying to do. I'd taken 2 beautiful practice swings, and it felt great, and it looked great, and it was smooth, and it was nice. And then before I execute the shot, something registers in my mind that the wind's slightly off the left. So as I'm playing the shot, I swing longer, and then I pull my body to the left to try and fight against the wind. Had I done all that in my pre-shot routine, assessed all that first, I could have executed the shot with exactly the same action, speed, tempo as I did with my practice stroke. So the practice stroke is a full dress rehearsal of what's about to happen. So I've got 6 iron here to play short of the second lot of bunkers, but it's going to be an aggressive 6 iron because I want to get out of this lie and up there. So for me to take a little practice stroke that's nice and smooth, well, that's lovely, Steve. That is absolutely beautiful. You look great. I'm not going to hit the shot like that because I want to get this ball out of there. So applying exactly the same force as a shot you're going to play. That's a starter. Pick your lines, pick your wind, pick everything, but the same force, and do not deviate from that. Okay, when we get to short game, it'll really kick in. Just checking there was nobody behind me. Okay, so I want to play a 6 iron. I'm going to play a short backswing, and I want to get this ball out of there. I'm going to step up with exactly the same motion because I've just done it twice. I can do it again. Never hit it brilliant, but it's absolutely fine. In fact, I actually hit that quite well. So it's pointless taking a practice stroke that's nice and smooth and soft, looks good, feels good, you're the man. But if that's not the swing you're going to take when executing the shot, what's the point? I've never been on stage, I've never acted on stage, but when these guys in shows have a dress rehearsal, a full dress rehearsal, they're rehearsing exactly what's going to happen on the day. Now my practice swing has to mimic exactly what's going to happen during the shot. And that wind off the left on that tee shot, I never took that into consideration. It wasn't a full dress rehearsal, so my mind changed as playing the shot and I missed the fairway to the left. What an idiot. 101, 101 yards. So there's a bit of wind up there, you can see that flag moving. It's just stalled a fraction just now, but you can see it moving. So 101 yards. I've got a 50-degree wedge which goes 110 at my 11 o'clock swing, 10 o'clock swing, sorry, long story. I don't have it with me today. The next one's 54, then a pitching wedge. So 54 into that wind I'm going to have to force. Now I don't want to have to force it, so I'm going to take my pitching wedge, a 100-yard wedge into the wind, playing probably 110. So I'm going to play a 110 shot with my pitching wedge. Now that's a smooth wedge. That's going to be a smooth wedge. And I'll take my practice swing to be smooth, taking into consideration the wind, length of club. I've gripped down a little bit to take some off this. Now when I step over this, I cannot allow this thought to enter my head. As I'm over it, and I'm feeling the wind, thinking, okay, I need to give it a little bit more because of the wind. Yes, I do have to give it a little bit more, but I've rehearsed that in the practice stroke. I've rehearsed for that length of swing and that wind in the practice shot. So the dress rehearsal's done, I now need to step up and just perform. So let's see how good we can get there. We've got it's a 110 yard shot. Smoothing it in there, 110. Step on, smooth it in, 110. Tidy. Get the idea? Every putt I pace out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It starts to go more uphill here, so it's going to ask to work a little bit harder there, so it's playing longer than that. 14 times 3, 28, 38, 42 feet. My maths is not great, correct me if that's wrong. I've got 2 balls here. Now I'm a master of lag putting. I'm a black belt in lag putting. Although I played the Glen Golf Club yesterday in North Berwick. It was their championship final day. Happened to play on that day and the greens were super quick. So I've no idea the pace of this. Anyway, I'm looking at my points, looking at my hole, or where my start line, my target line is, and I'm taking a stroke, looking at that, that's relevant to the length of shot I'm trying to play. I do not want to then step on and think, oh, I need to hit it a little bit harder because it's uphill. I should have done all that work already. My practice stroke and my actual stroke will be the same. And I'll let you guys be the judge of that. So I'm looking at the hole right now, just left of the hole, depth perception. I check the path on the first one just to check it's fine. Then I look up and that's the length of stroke I need, I want for that shot. I then step on, repeat exactly the same. Length of stroke, all going. Oh! I don't want to putt this one now. But I'd done the work, I'd done the homework, I'd measured my yardage out, I knew it was going to kick up. From here it starts to go uphill, so then it's going to, when the ball's slowing down, the green is then asking it to work harder. So I've taken that into consideration, so my practice stroke was a result of my homework. Yeah? So I'd done my homework and the practice stroke was a result of that. I'm now nervous. Okay, check the path, there. That's the length of stroke I want, and the force and the power and everything for this shot. I then step on, repeat exactly that. Oh, it just took a little jump there, go! It bobbled. You get the idea. All I had to do was repeat the length, the pace, the power of my practice stroke. That's all I had to do. They're good. So around the greens a little bit harder. Okay, I do my homework first, I find my landing area. I've got the same line as the putt I've already just had that you've seen. But we get nervy and flicky on this one, don't we? I don't know why. I don't know why. This is a mini impact position. It should be just as easy as any other shot. Probably should be easier. Mini impact. So now, the practice stroke again is relevant to my landing area. I've got the wrong club in my hand, I've got a wedge, I should have about an 8 iron, 9 iron. I'm going to play it now because my clubs are over there. So that's a huge mistake, do not do that. But for the purpose of this video, we have what we have. So I'm going to take loft off. I'm looking at my landing area, I know I want to land it about a third of the way. Let this run out up the slope, I've got my wedge in hand. And I'm looking at my landing area and I'm playing the shot. So the technique of the wedge we're not really talking about, I'm just talking about the practice stroke and feeling that feel there. Try and step on, translate that back into the shot. Not bad. So that little bit of slope really kicks in there. If that was my 8 iron or something, that would have been lovely. Still a good result. So now this is a full-on practice session now. So I now need to move the landing area a little bit further forward. Take a little bit more loft off, which we'll discuss in another video. Okay, exactly the same as my practice stroke. There you go. That's good. Up, pin high. It was alright. This time I'll line myself up. But I'm trying to can't express that enough. People, you know, your practice swing looks great, my practice swing feels great, and then we react to the ball because the ball now needs lifted off the ground, so we'll practice stroke, okay, I'm good. Then it comes to the shot and it's like, oh God, I need to get it up in the air. Why lose faith because the ball's there? On your practice stroke, you've hit the ground exactly where you wanted to, twice, 3 times, and if there's a ball there, it would have executed perfectly. Then you step on and just repeat. Psi, Phi, Pi. What is sci-fi pie? Sci-fi pie is something I came up with a girl called Danielle. Danielle is a very good golfer, scholarship in America, all that sort of carry on. Sci-fi pie, see it, feel it, play it. See the shot, see exactly what you're going to do, take into consideration everything. On the tee there, I should have taken into consideration the wind, so I freaked out and didn't. So there's one thing. So a good pre-shot routine is obviously going to be great to be able to take your practice swing into your full shot. So see it, see what's going to happen, see the shot you've got to play, see all the elements, brilliant. Feel it is the practice swing, step on and play it. Don't spend too long between feel it and play it. Just get on with it. So obviously I've got the same shot as I've just had, so I can see it, I know where I'm landing it, I know where it's going to roll, I know the trajectory that I'm trying to put on with the club I've got. Granted it's the wrong club. So I've seen it. Get in my landing area now, I want to feel it, feel it, feel it. Feel it as many times as you want. Step on, play it. See it, feel it, play it. See it, feel it, feel it, feel it, step on, play it. They're alright. I'm taking both of those. So if I want to put more loft on, so let's say I've got wedge here, I want to play a more high tariff shot because I've got an obstacle to go over, then same thing applies. So I see my obstacle, I visualise the shot, I've got the correct loft in my hand, my landing area and my length of swing to reach that. So yes, I'm adding a little bit of loft on here. Smooth, eh? Play it. Still got a bit of game in me. Who am I kidding? Never had any game. But look at these results. Look at this. So there we go. First ball we come to 5 feet. One behind the pin now. 3 feet. This one here. 4 feet. 5 feet. That's more than acceptable. See it, feel it, play it. Feel it. Take that into play it. Let's move to the next tee. Okay, so we are smash and driver here. And that means smash and driver. I want to hit a big ball. I want to get this one going. So my practice swing has to relate to that. Smooth practice swing is no use. I'm straight into the wind here. The breeze, so I'm comfortable with this. Just I know what I'm doing. I want to get into it, so I'm trying to make it a little bit sharper through impact. So I know it's going to be longer dynamically when I swing, but I want the same feels on the practice stroke. That's what's happening when I play the shot. So that dynamically it will be longer, the swing, but I want to try and create that same feel. That could be on the green. Just short. So par 4 we've got, and it's 280 into that breeze, but it's warm. Whew. So I was able there to take the feelings of the practice swing into the actual shot. So my feels didn't change, stepped up with an aggressive practice stroke. Dynamically it's always going to be a little bit longer because we're hitting golf ball. But the act of playing the shot felt the same as the practice swing. Why would you have a nice, smooth, slow practice swing if you're trying to hit a hard, aggressive shot? Don't know. Why would you? So good tee shot. We're only 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 yards down from the green. It's come round the bunker. It's a good strike. So this is very, very easy to hit this heavy and dob this. So I'm aware of that. I'll take that into consideration. I'll set myself up with a little bit loft on using the bounce to make sure that doesn't happen. These other 2 golf balls in my pocket. There's no need for 4 balls in your pocket, is there? Whew. Constant acceleration. So what I'm thinking here, constant acceleration. I'm not sure that's correct. I want to keep accelerating. A constant acceleration would be getting faster and faster, wouldn't it? I want to keep a constant rhythm going through the shot and using body as well. So I turn through, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. I'm not freaking out by the line or anything. I'm just going to feel it again, feeling it. And I've got far too much loft on, not executed the shot very well at all. However, that is the game. That is the game. Quite fluffy, got quite under that. More aggressive with the same amount of loft. Yes. Yeah, so that's dead. But that was just the way it reacted, just the way it came out of the grass. You know, my practice swing and everything was perfect. Absolutely fine. Golf's like that, we have to accept that that's going to happen at times. That wasn't a case of I should have hit that harder, because my practice stroke was perfect. Possibly assessing the lie a little bit better, it might have worked, and realised it was going to hit a little bit higher up in the face. But I felt as though I did everything correct. It's just, I have to accept it. Lower the expectations. Okay, that is dead. I'm going to take that away. There's something weird, you know. I've got a real thing about putting when there's a ball in the hole. I'm not happy about that. I need the hole to be empty. I just don't like the fact that there's a golf ball in the hole. Weird. I'm going to use my golf ball to mark my golf ball. What a weirdo. So let's do homework here. Right edge, lined up, we're good. Uphill. Pretty happy with all this. That feels good stroke, good length, good rhythm. Step on, repeat exactly the same. Finished at the back of the hole. Don't know what that means. Just heard that in the passing, that's a good thing. Well, there we go, par. Right, I'm going to play one more hole and we're going to turn that camera off. I'm going to take practice swings relevant to the shot I'm going to hit. Okay, so I've got 2 iron here. .150 exactly, down breeze, chance of a flyer, down breeze, 9 iron goes 150, wedge goes 140, I've got wedge. Nice high wedge. Go. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Did catch a touch heavy out of that. A couple of slappier strikes there. Using the sci-fi pie, so to demonstrate just now me practice swing, hit shot. I'm normally practice swing, then a few waggles and play the shot, so it's a little bit out of my comfort zone for the purpose of making the video. Having said that, we missed the fairway with the 2 iron, and we're now there with the wedge. I'm taking it. Pin is right on the back edge, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is good. Line's good. Shot's assessed. You don't have to take lots of practice strokes, just a couple. I'm taking lots here for demonstration, but a couple to feel the length of the shot. That was awful, my God. However, distance control, that was class. So there we go, before every shot, if your practice swing looks great, yet the shot wasn't good, is the PSR correct? Is the pre-shot routine correct to make that work? That's the question. Oh, you were swinging lovely, your practice swing was so smooth and lovely, and then you hit that shot. Well, of course my practice swing was smooth and lovely because I was nice and relaxed and chilled. But then when I was playing the shot, I was actually trying to hit quite a hard shot. As in, physically hard, not challenging. Well, why didn't you take a practice swing that mimicked that? Why didn't you take a practice swing with a bit more aggression? I have no idea. That's exactly what I should have done. Do you want to hit your driver better? Click that little image on the screen right now, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye!